Supposed to be summer, supposed to be hot. The kids are out playing, the music is loud. But here I am standing in the cold July rain, watching your car disappear in the cloud. The weatherman said record temperatures, said stay inside, drink lemonade, keep cool. But I'm shivering in this summer storm, the coldest July in every room. Cold July rain falling on my face, mixing with tears I can't replace. Cold July rain, how can this be? Summer is here, but you're not with me. The calendar says sunshine, but my heart says pain. Drowning in this cold July rain. The roses are blooming, the grass is so green, the longest daylight of the year. But everything's gray since you walked away, and the rain keeps falling, my dear. I'm wearing the sundress you bought me in May, the one you said made my eyes shine. But it's clinging wet to my shivering skin, and I'm losing the feeling of mine. Cold July rain falling on my face, mixing with tears I can't replace. Cold July rain, how can this be? Summer's here, but you're not with me. The calendar says sunshine, but my heart says pain. Drowning in this cold July rain. They say April showers bring May flowers, but what does July rain bring? Just memories of a love that died in the middle of everything. So let it rain, this cold July rain. Wash away the love, wash away the pain. Maybe by August I'll feel the heat. Maybe my heart will learn to beat without you in my life again. But for now, I'll dance in this cold July rain. Cold July rain. Cold July rain. We used to sleep like spoons in a drawer, curved into each other, fitting perfectly. Now there's a canyon in this bed, and you're on the other side of me. I trace the line where the seas divide, no man's land in the middle of us. How did we get from tangled limbs to treating each other with such distrust? Cold shoulders in a warm bed, words left hanging, left unsaid. But lying closer than close could be. But you're a million miles from me. Cold shoulders. turning away, dying a little more every day. I remember when your shoulder was on my pillow, when I traced the lines upon your back. Now I stare at the shape of you in darkness, wishing I could find a way back. We've become experts at pretending, at building walls with every breath. We share a life but not a heart now. We share a home but we're both half dead. Cold shoulders in a warm bed, words left hanging, left unsaid. We're lying closer than close could be, but you're a million miles from me. Cold shoulders turning away, dying a little more every day. Is this what forever looks like? Two people too tired to fight. Is this what growing old means? Freezing together every night. I didn't sign up for cold shoulders. I signed up for love that holds me tight. So I'm packing up my warmth and leaving. I'm gonna find someone who treats me right. Goodbye to cold shoulders. Goodbye to the freeze. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing me. You taught me how to cook that mushroom soup. Your grandmother's recipe, you said. We stand together in the kitchen, making warm from days we're dead. Creminine mushrooms, slowly brown, garlic, thyme, love all around. You stir the pot and pull me close, saying this is how love grows. Now I'm making cream in it of cold, following a recipe that's old. Stirring memories into the pot, missing you an awful lot. The soup is warm but I am not, creaming out of cold since you left the spot. I chop the mushrooms like told another story left untold. Criminal of cold, I'm eating alone at a table that feels like stone. The recipe is yours, the bowl is mine. I'm running to take it one day at a time. Criminal of cold, criminal of cold, the warmest cold I'll ever hold. Cold, so warm, so cold. You looked me in the eyes and promised that you never let me go. You held my face so gently, how was I supposed to know? Every word was measured, every touch was calculated. I was just a game to you, a heart to be berated. Cruel intentions wrapped in kindness, love and words laced with blindness. You played me like a violin and threw me out and let me in just to throw me out again. Cruel intentions, cruel intentions. When did love become a weapon? You build me up just to break me down. You kiss me, then you leave town. You call me, cry and say you're sorry, then repeat the same old story. I was stuck inside a cycle of hope and hurt and pain. You were the storm and the shelter, you were the sun and the rain. Cruel intentions wrapped in kindness, love and words laced with blindness. You played me like a violin, then threw me out and let me in just to throw me out again. Cruel intentions, cruel intentions. When did love become a weapon? I'm finally seeing clearly now, through the fog and through the lies. Your intentions were never pure, you just wanted to see me cry. Cruel intention, I'm done with you, I'm done with everything you do. I'm taking back my heart, my soul. I'm finally taking back control. Cruel intentions, you lose this game. I won't be back, won't take the blame. Cruel intentions, goodbye to you. I've got better things to do. I laugh at parties, I dance at clubs. I'm the life of every show. But if you looked a little deeper, you'd see what I don't show. Behind the smile, behind the gleam, behind the surface of the dream, there's a girl who's falling apart. There's a girl with a broken heart, crying inside when nobody sees, crying inside on my knees, crying inside behind the mask, crying inside. That's where I ask, why did you leave me? Why did you go? Why does my heart still need you so? Crying inside, crying inside. The only place I have to hide. I tell my friends I'm doing great. I tell them I moved on. But every night I close my eyes and everything is wrong. The tears fall inward, not out. They fill me up with fear and doubt. They drown me from the inside out. They make me wanna scream and shout, crying inside when nobody sees, crying inside on my knees, crying inside behind the mask, crying inside. That's where I ask, why did you leave me? Why did you go? Why does my heart still need you so? Crying inside, crying inside. The only place I have to hide. One day the inside and the outside will match again, will coincide. One day I won't have to pretend. One day the crying will end. But until then I'm crying inside, and in a place where I can hide, until I'm strong enough to show the world the girl I've come to know. Hidden inside, hidden inside, the place where true healing resides. I'm healing inside. My heart has become a desert since you went away. Nothing grows here anymore. Nothing wants to stay. The oasis that was your love has dried up and blown away, leaving nothing but the sand and the memory of the day. Desert of heart, you left me in the desert of heart. No water, no shade, no relief, just the burning of my grief. Desert of heart, wandering in the desert of heart. I search for signs of life out here, a cactus, a flower, a stream, but everything is barren, everything's a dream. The sun beats down deserts bloom. I've heard it said, after the rain, after the pain, and I'm waiting for my monsoon to wash away the stain. Until then, I'll walk this desert of hurt. I'll learn to survive, I'll make a new start. I'll find the water deep within. I'll let the healing begin. Desert of heart, you won't defeat me. Desert of heart, I'm gonna make it, you'll see. The rain is coming, I feel it. We had plans, so many plans for the future, for our hand. We were gonna travel far. We were gonna be stars. We were gonna buy a house with a garden and a mouse, a cat, a dog, 2 kids, a swing. We were gonna do everything. Faded dreams, faded dreams. Nothing is what it seems. Faded dreams, faded dreams. Torn apart at the seams. All the plans we made together, shattered by the stormy weather. Faded dreams, faded dreams. Nothing is what it seems. I still have the list we wrote on a napkin in a boat that summer when the world was young. Before our love had come undone, the ink is faded like the dreams, like the way it should have been, like the future we were gonna have. Now it's just an epitaph. Faded dreams, faded dreams. Nothing is what it seems. Faded dreams, faded dreams. Torn apart at the seams. All the plans we made together, shattered by the stormy weather. Faded dreams, faded dreams. Nothing is what it seems. I'm making new dreams now. I'm learning how to dream alone. A dream for me to dream of what I want to be. Faded dreams, I'm letting you go. I'm learning all I need to know about dreaming and hoping and being free, about becoming the best version of me. Faded dreams, thank you for the vision. Thank you for the precision. To dream alone, I'm ready to follow through. New dreams, new hopes, new me. Mm-hmm. to forget you. As you walked out the door, you said, remember all we had, remember what it was for. But forgetting is the only way that I can move along. Forgetting is the only way to prove that I am strong. Forget me not, forget me not, it's what you said on the spot. Forget me not, forget me not, but forgetting is my lot. I have to let the memories fade, I have to let the love be laid to rest in peace to history. Forgive me not, but I must forget. You see, I hold on to the photograph where we both smile so bright, but even that is fading now, losing color, losing light. Just like the love, just like the trust, just like the two of us. Everything fades eventually, even memory. Forget me not, forget me not, that's what you said on the spot. Forget me not, forget me not, but forgetting is my lot. I have to let the memories fade, I have to let the love be laid to rest in peace to history. Forget me not, but I must forget. You see, forgetting isn't cruel, you know, it's just the way hearts go. It's clearing space for something new, for love that's strong and true. Forget me not, I'm letting you go. I'm learning all I need to know about memory and letting be, about becoming the best version of me. Forget me not, thank you for the past, thank you for the love that didn't last. Now I'm ready to forget and move on. My new life has dawned. Our love was like a favorite sweater worn too many times. The threads began to loosen, the edges lost their lines. We pulled and tugged at every seam, trying to make it last. But some things are meant to fray, some things become the past. Fade, fading, fading, fading. All the love we've been parading. Fade, fading, fading, fading to the ground we've been laying. The threads are loose, the colors pale, the story of our love's travail. Fading, fading, fading. The end of our crusading. I tried to sew the holes up, I tried to patch the tears, but every stitch just made more holes and multiplied my fears. The fabric's thin, the warmth is gone, it can't keep out the cold. Our love is frayed and fading now, a story that's been told. Frayed and fading, fading, fading. All the love we've been parading. Frayed and fading, frayed and fading. Into the ground we've been laying. The threads are loose, the colors pale, the story of our love's travail. Frayed and fading, fading, yeah. The end of our crusade. I'm putting away the needle and thread, I'm letting it all go. I'm buying myself something new, something that will grow. Afraid and fading, I'm letting you go. I'm learning all I need to know about fabric and love and letting be, about becoming the best version of me. Afraid and fading. Thank you for the wear, thank you for the tear. Now I'm ready for something brand new. I'm ready to follow through. New thread, new love, new me. I look up at the sky today, it's the same old shade of gray that settled in the day you left, and left my heart bereft. The sun hasn't shone since you've been gone, not a single golden dawn, just clouds and rain and misty air, and the weight of my despair. Gray skies above, gray skies above, reflecting my abandoned love. They cry the tears I cannot shed, they hang like blankets overhead. Gray skies above, gray skies above, reminding me of what I lost, of what our love was going to cost, since you gave up on us. I check the forecast every day, hoping it will change its way, hoping for a patch of blue to tell me I'll get through. But the radar shows the same old storm of missing you, in every form of clouds that gather and refuse to let the sun be used. Gray skies above, gray skies above, reflecting my abandoned love. They cry the tears I cannot shed. since you gave up on us. But every sky will clear someday. The crowds will move away, and when they do, I'll feel the light after such a long, long night. The sun will dry the white ground, and a new day will be found. So gray skies above, I'm waiting here for the atmosphere to clear, for the blue to break on through, for a different kind of view. Gray skies above, you won't last. You're just part of the forecast, and when you finally drift away, I'll be ready for a brighter day. A brighter day. Gray skies, goodbye. I've tried therapy and meditation, tried moving to a different nation, tried burning all your photographs and learning how to laugh. But nothing seems to make you fade, nothing comes to my aid. You're stuck inside my brain like glue, there's nothing I can do. You're so hard to forget, hard to forget. The biggest love I've ever met. Every corner, every street, every person that I meet reminds me of you, of us, of the love that turned to dust. You're so hard to forget, hard to forget. I haven't figured out the secret yet. I deleted all your messages, put away your addresses, changed my number, changed my name, but the memories remain. They play on repeat in my mind, of every single kind of moment that we shared, of every time you cared. You're so hard to forget, hard to forget. The biggest love I've ever met. Every corner, every street, every person that I meet reminds me of you, of us, of the love that turned to dust. You're so hard to forget, hard to forget. I haven't figured out the secret yet. But maybe forgetting isn't the goal. Maybe it's about making whole the parts of me that learned from you, that grew from all we went through. Maybe you're not meant to fade, maybe you're a foundation laid for everything that's yet to come, for every future beat of my drum. You were hard to forget, but that's okay. I'm learning to live a different way with you inside my memory, but not as my necessity. Hard to forget, you'll always be a beautiful part of my history. My history. Hard to forget, but okay. You bound my heart with iron chains, locked it up with all the pains of every love that came before, and left me wanting more. I couldn't move, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't even leave, because the chains were invisible but completely terrible. My heart in chains, suffering from all the strains of loving you but not being free, of being what you wanted me to be. Heart in chains, rattling up against the pains of every word you never said, of every tear I shed. I try to break them on my own, try to do it all alone, but chains of love are strong indeed. They don't let you sleep, they keep you tethered to the past, to a love that couldn't last. They keep you hoping for a key that will finally set you free. My heart in chains, suffering from all the strains of loving you but not being free, of being what you wanted me to be. Heart in chains, huddling up against the pains of every word you never said, of every tear I shed. But I found the key inside myself on a forgotten mental shelf. It was there the whole time, waiting for me to find the rhyme that would unlock the chains you made and come to my own aid. No more heart in chains, I've broken free from all the pains. I'm walking out into the sun. My freedom has been won. Heart in chains, you're in the past. I found a love that's built to last, with someone who will set me free to be exactly who I need to be. Who I need to be. Heart in chains to my feet. I drive down the street where we used to live, where we had so much to give. The houses look the same, but I've changed. Everything has been rearranged. The neighbors wave like nothing's wrong, like you haven't been gone so long, like you're gonna pull in any day at the end of Heartache Avenue. Welcome to Heartache Avenue, Heartache Avenue, where every memory feels so new. Every house holds a story of our short-lived glory. Heartache Avenue, Heartache Avenue. I'm driving through, trying to find a way to leave this street of make-believe. I passed by the coffee shop we loved, where we kissed and talked and showed each other This weight of love and despair, it sits upon my chest all day, never going away. I try to put it down sometimes, but it just commits the crimes of reminding me you're gone, or playing the same sad song. This heavy heart is tearing me apart. It weighs me down when I try to fly. It makes me question why. This heavy heart is playing its sad part in the story of my life. Since you left, since you went away, since you went away. Some days I can barely stand with this weight in my head. I drag it through the daily grind, leaving pieces of my mind. People ask if I'm okay, I just smile and look away. How do I explain the love I carry on this road? This heavy heart is tearing me apart. It weighs me down when I try to fly. It makes me question why. This heavy heart is playing its side part in the story of my life. Since you left, since you went away. But heavy things can learn to flow when you give them a new no, when you teach them how to breathe, when you finally learn to leave the weight behind and travel light into a different kind of night. So heavy heart, I'm letting go of all this grief, of all this woe. I'm putting you down on the ground. I'm finally feeling I'm bound. Heavy heart, you're not forever. I'm finally getting clever enough to know that I can fly without this weight. I can touch the sky, touch the sky. Heavy heart, I'm letting you go. She wore red the day she left, took my heart and left it bereft. A crimson dress against the gray of that cold November day. I see her sometimes in the crowd, a splash of color standing out. But when I turn to look again, there's no one there, just where she's been. Her ghost in red, her ghost in red haunts the corners of my head, floating through my memories. In that dress that caught the breeze. Her ghost in red, her ghost in red, lying in a empty bed, a flash of color in the gray of another lonely day. I kept that dress for quite a while, hung it up in perfect style, but the color started to fade, like the promise that she'd made. my side. Her ghost in red, you'll always be a part of my history, but just a part, not all of me. I'm finally free, finally free. A ghost in red, goodbye. Goodbye. It starts as a dull lake deep inside, a place where I can't hide. It grows and spreads throughout my chest, putting my heart to the test. It's not a heart attack, they say. It's just the price you pay for loving someone way too much, for every single touch. These hollow chest pains running through my veins. They come and go without a warning. Every single morning, hollow chest pains driving me insane. They remind me you are gone and I must carry on. The doctor says there's nothing wrong, that I just need to be strong. That time will heal what's hurting me and set my spirit free. But time moves slow when you're in pain, when you're walking in the rain, without an umbrella, without a coat, with nothing left to promote. These hollow chest pains running through my veins. They come and go without a warning. Every single morning, hollow chest pains driving me insane. They remind me you are gone and I must carry on. But pain can be a teacher too. It shows you what to do. It tells you when something's not right, when you need to find the light. And my hollow chest pains are telling me to finally set my spirit free. So hollow chest pains, I hear you loud. I'm standing strong, I'm standing proud. I'm taking medicine for my soul. I'm finally in control. Hollow chest pains, you're fading fast. You're just a shadow from the past. And when you come to visit me, I'll set my spirit free. Set my spirit free. Hollow chest pain, you're just a memory now. I see the world through an iris of grief. Everything is tinted blue. The sun is dim, the flowers pale since I lost you. My eyes are windows to a soul that's heavy with the weight of loving you and losing you, of coming home too late. Iris of grief, iris Iris of grief, color in my disbelief. Iris of grief, iris of grief, providing no relief. The world is seen through tears and pain, through memories of sun and rain. Iris of grief, iris of grief, the filter of my belief. Try to wipe the lens clean, I try to see in color, but everything's still monochrome. Since you, there is no other. The roses are just shades of gray, the sky is just a smear. The iris of my grief has made everything unclear. Iris of grief, iris of grief, color in my disbelief. Iris of grief, iris of grief, providing no relief. The world is seen through tears and pain, through memories of sun and rain. Iris of grief, iris of grief, the filter of my grief. But irises can change and shift with time and with new light. And I'm loving that my grief can fade into the night. Iris of grief, you're clearing now. Iris of grief, I'm learning how to see in color, see in joy. Iris of grief, you're just a toy of the past and what has been. Iris of grief, I'm whole again. Iris of grief, thank you for the blue. Now I'm ready for a brighter view. I lost myself in love you. I gave away my soul. I didn't know who I was anymore. I lost all control. You took my dreams, you took my hopes, you took my sense of self. You put me on a dusty shelf. Lost and found, lost and found. I was lost, but now I'm found. Lost and found, lost and found. On solid ground, I wandered in the wilderness of your love and your caress. Lost and found, lost and found. Now my heart knows how to rest. I searched for me in all the places where you used to be, but you had taken all of me and left no trace of me. Until one day I looked inside and there I was, still there, waiting to be found again. myself in the peace. I found myself in letting go. I found my own release. Lost and found, I'm found at last. Lost and found, I'm free from the past. Lost and found, I'm who I am. Lost and found, I give a damn about myself, about my life. Lost and found after the strife. Lost and found, I'm finally me, the best version, finally free. Found me, I'm here. Hush now, little broken heart. Don't you cry no more. The one who broke you is long gone. He walked out that door. Lie still and rest. You've done enough. You've loved and lost and hurt. It's time to heal, it's time to mend. It's time to find your worth. Lullaby for a broken heart. Lullaby for a broken heart. Singing to the shattered parts. Lullaby for a broken heart. Lullaby for a broken heart. Lullaby for a broken heart. Helping the healing start. Close your eyes and drift away. Tomorrow is another day. Lullaby for a broken heart. Lullaby for a broken heart. Time to play a different heart. You gave your all, your love so deep. You trusted with your soul. Now it's time to take that love and make yourself feel whole. Wrap yourself in your own arms. Be your own comfort now. Be the one who holds you close. Be the one who shows you how. Lullaby for a broken heart. Lullaby for a broken heart. Singing to the shattered parts. Lullaby for a broken heart. Lullaby for a broken heart. We were like parallel lines, running side by side, close enough to almost touch, but never could collide. We ran together for a while, we thought we were the same, but parallel lines never meet, and love's a different game. Parallel lines, running through space and time. Parallel lines, the coolest of designs. We were so close, yet so far. We never knew who we are. Parallel lines, the love that never shines. I reached for you, you reached for me, but we could never touch. The distance was too great, you see. We never had that much hope, that much faith, that much will to try. We just kept running side by side, watching love pass by. Parallel lines, running through space and time. Parallel lines, the coolest of designs. We were so close, yet so far. We never knew who we are. Parallel lines, the love that never shines. I'm stepping off my line now, I'm going my own way. I'm finding my own path in life. I'm learning how to say parallel lines, I'm letting you go. Parallel lines, I finally know that we were never meant to meet. Our love was incomplete. Parallel lines, thank you for the run.